What is going on, guys? It's Talking to King here, and I just want to talk about the Nintendo NX, the recent Nintendo NX news, and pretty much Nintendo plan that they have for specifically E3 and releasing it in March 2017, and why I think they're releasing it in that quarter for next year, and not holiday this year. So let me start off with E3 and the reason why the end is not being shown. It's simple if you think about it. Last year, Iwata said that they don't want to show off the NX because they don't want their competitors to, take any ideas or try to, pretty much take any new ideas that may be something gamers would want, or whatever the ideas they are talking about from the NX. So, and think about it. If you think about it, E3, Japanese games are always going to be overshadowed unless it's Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, or anything else. Japanese games are always going to be overshadowed. Those three, they won't be overshadowed because Metal Gear Solid geared more towards to a Western audience. Final Fantasy is a worldwide scene, and Kingdom Hearts Disney, so Disney also is a worldwide scene. So those were exceptions. But when you think about the rumors that been flowing around with the NX for the past months and years, and the fact that Square Enix kind of confirms Dragon Quest 11 for the NX, and how they said they were gonna want to release Dragon Quest 11 between May 27, 2016 to May 27, 2017, which is the window for Dragon Quest 30th anniversary. And then to go to another rumor, well, that wasn't a rumor, that was an actual event earlier this year. And to go to another rumor, Namco Bandai working on 7 games for the NX, and one of them is Smash Bros. Port. So, and there's also 2 companies, Japanese publisher developer company, that spoke about the NX. There were 3 of them. Capcom, they also spoke about it when they were asked about their future plans for the Nintendo NX and PlayStation VR, that they were considering it for future development. Mike Chunsoft also said that they were considering it for future development. If you don't know who Spike Chunsoft is, they are the developer for Zero Time Dilemma, Zero Escape, 9 Person, 9 Hours, 9 Doors. So yeah, they mostly do handheld titles, and when it comes to console, they localize and publish some of the Western titles, such as The Witcher 3, Saint Rose, and stuff like that in Japan. And what else? Tecmo Koei also said, I think one of the developer or producer, I think either last year or earlier this year, said that they believe that the NX was going to be a home console, and when they know more about it, they will be able to share their plans for it. So you have to pretty much 4 Japanese companies, publishers, developers already up and looking forward to the NX. And not only that, you have Level 5, who also, I think they had an interview about the NX, and I think it must have been the co-founder, I'm not mistaken. I got it for the article and I posted it in the description for you. And pretty much how they want to bring some of the franchises to the NX, such as Yokai Watch or any other franchises that they had on the Nintendo system, and bring it to that platform. So if you take a look at what I just said and how all of them are related, Japanese publishers and developers. Japanese publishers and developers don't go well with E3. They don't. So, not only that, are the game even ready to be shown off? And you also have to look at what time does most Japanese games release in. Do they release in the holiday season, or they release before the holiday season? And the answer to that question is, they release before the holiday season. So, for Nintendo to launch the NX in March, which is a good thing because Tokyo Game Show is probably going to have some NX games from third-party Japanese publishers. From the one that I just mentioned, Dragon Quest 11 and 10 could come to the system. And not only that, Square Enix did say for Final Fantasy 14, they said that they would like to bring it to the NX, but Nintendo had to talk to them. So yeah, so the NX launching in 2017 in March sounds reasonable because the launch game are mostly Japanese games. Then yeah, it's better to launch it in the time, and the fact that it's launching globally and not releasing in the West first and then Japan, or Japan first then the West, it means that the launch game are going to be heavily Japanese focused. Because with the Wii U, it launched first in America. There's more Western games compared to the past of Nintendo system that launched first in Japan that had more focus on Japanese games. So the NX is going to be the launch title, the launch window games are going to be probably 90% Western game. Of course, they're going to be some indies, and hopefully the virtual console game are there. All the virtual console games on the Wii U 3DS are there for the start, and hopefully games will also come to their virtual console as well. And yeah, as for E3, yeah, they being the only thing being shown. For me, I'm not going to make my judgment yet because they stated that they're going to share their plans later on, which is probably going to be next month. At the end of the next month, they're probably going to share their plans for E3. And not only that, they're going to have a direct, of course, and a digital event. Who knows if they're going to do another one. And for Zelda to be the only playable game, well, they say it's the only playable game. They didn't say it's not going to be it's going to be the only game they're going to show. So it's not such a big deal. But for the Wii U front, yeah, it is a big deal because you only have Tokyo Mirage Session, Paper Mario, and Zelda. 3 games. But the 3DS, you have a lot of RPGs, Kirby, Metroid Prime, Pokemon Sun and Moon. You have the third-party titles, Dragon Quest, both Dragon Quest, some title from Atlas and stuff like that. So the 3DS is alright, but the Wii U is not so much. So yeah, so E3, the NX, March 2017. I'm not so, mad about it, but I am kind of mad about the Wii U version of Zelda being delayed so that it can launch with the NX version, because we could have gotten the game already. Let's be honest, the whole polishing thing was just to cover up the NX is still in development. The NX version is still in development. So yeah, that's my thought on it. And I made a video about a week ago about the NX release date being latest March 31st, 2017. It turned out to be March 2017, not 31st, but it's still March 2017 globally. And I said one of the titles is going to be Dragon Quest 11. And if Dragon Quest 11 does be confirmed for the NX at Tokyo Game Show later this year, I stand corrected. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.